We have probably 25-30% of our global revenue comes from our Luxembourg business.
That is massive.
So we are fully committed.
Today, I have the pleasure to welcome in the studio Peter Hughes, who is founder and CEO of ApexGroup. Welcome, Peter.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. You founded Apex in 2003. You scaled it to 13,000 people. Congratulations. First question, can you just describe your group in a few words?
Yes, well, you touched on some of it already, but it's 13,000 people, 22 years old, and we're in 52 countries. We service about 10,000 clients, mainly asset managers of all types, and we're serving $3.5 trillion of assets. So a leading alternative asset servicer we should be regarded as.
Yeah, I think it's already the case. You have more than 1,000 employees in Luxembourg. So the question is, how important is Luxembourg in your footprint or your galaxy?
Well, I think we first came here 15 years ago. We set up a small office, but we've invested so much in terms of Luxembourg, probably more so than any other financial services business over the last particularly 8 years. And we've really grown from a small footprint of about 40 people to 1,200 now. So it's a huge commitment we've made financially, as well as how we want to make sure we become a leading provider in the market here. And so it couldn't be more important to us as a group. We have probably 25-30% of our global revenue comes from our Luxembourg business.
That is massive.
So we are fully committed.
You have your bank here.
We have our bank, we have a leading Manco, we have 600 people in our fund servicing business. So it's a really big presence.
Very good. So you read the news just as we do. People are reading about consolidation, mergers. How do you see, let's say, the opportunities going forward, both for your group and for Luxembourg?
Well, I think most of that's already happened. I mean, we've obviously committed to buying some really good businesses in Luxembourg, and we've integrated them all. So we haven't really committed to do anything significant over the last 3 years. We've bought some nice tech businesses. So Tokeny particularly is a Luxembourg business, which allows us to tokenize fund shares and assets. Yes, he's fantastic. So that's a great acquisition for us. And we've been adding some other technologies as well to really fully digitize the process. But from a scale point of view, we're not really looking to do anything else. And ultimately, all the good businesses have been bought already. So there isn't much left.
Okay, so technology is one way to scale further. Do you see other things? Is it about the culture? How do you share the culture of Apex all over the footprint of the group?
Well, I think certainly the culture is a tough bit when you're adding in many good businesses to each other. And you want to come forward as a culture that the whole team is excited to be part of. So we do a lot of that around some of sustainability projects. We have the Apex Foundation, which raised money for really important initiatives as well. So we try and make sure that we're seen as not just a big business or a good business, but a business that gives back along the way as well.
Very good. And if we look at the risks, I'm sure you manage your risk all the time. Which one do you identify, again, for your company and for a jurisdiction like Luxembourg?
So from a risk point of view, I think certainly we're dealing with large asset managers globally. And we want to make sure we invest in the technology so we always stay relevant and can actually partner with them. And I think the industry is changing a lot. People are thinking about actually how do they bring private markets assets, particularly into the wealth channel, potentially the retirement channel as well. And also the crypto world has really transformed a lot of things. So crypto native investors, what will they invest in the future other than crypto? So there's a lot of change happening at the moment, and we want to make sure we're at the forefront of it. And I think the risk is if you're not at the forefront, you'll get left behind. So we're really pushing hard and investing a lot to really be able to bridge across traditional finance into the DeFi world, which is actually taking really great assets and asset managers into new types of investors.
So managing the change, the transformation, upskilling your staff. Maybe one word about a specific topic, bank account opening. We know for sure that in Luxembourg, because of the European regulation, it's becoming more complicated. But since you are a global player, do you see this as a trend all over Europe or all over the world, or is it Luxembourg specific?
I think it's a key solution to have. People are looking to launch products quickly, and to have the banking element is really a value add for us with EDB, our bank here in Luxembourg. So to have control over that, as well as the rest of our solutions, is really important. And I think certainly it's the biggest frustration for our clients and their investors is how long it takes. So we're trying to change that with actually having a sort of a 5 business day opening regime, which I think is really fast in terms of this market. We'd like it to be faster, and actually as we think about using technology and how some other banks are operating around the world in a sort of DeFi format, I think it'll get even faster over the next couple of years.
Yeah, people don't understand why, for example, Revolut will onboard you in 50 minutes. I did it myself. The trick is it's not a full onboarding because you can receive money, but as soon as you want to ship it back, you need to finish your KYC. So there are some tricks, but there's a feeling that there's really the traditional legacy banks on the one side, the digital native banks, and that investors and asset managers are kind of lost between both. Do you see the same trend in other jurisdictions? Like in Ireland, is it complicated to open a bank account?
It's complicated pretty much everywhere. Okay. As you say, for the retail customer, the retail banks actually, and as your example was, it's actually pretty efficient. And we want to become more like that as we operate in a DeFi world, where actually you can onboard investors into funds in seconds, rather than weeks. So we're really trying to make sure that transformation happens.
And I'm sure the acquisition of Tokeny is a fantastic move. So thank you for having so many employees in Luxembourg. I wish you a lot of sustained growth here, and good luck for the future.
Great. Thank you very much for meeting me.
It's a pleasure.